Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach this truth with all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to you, brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth with all honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Double shalom to you, Akim, that come looking like the heathen, but you are in fact of the stock of Israel, and you hold near and dear this truth and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. Shalom to the few, sincere Akwatim, that listen and learn in silence, playing a creation role as the Lord commanded you to, which is in all subjection and reverencing your husbands, being his pillar of rest. It's your brother Azar from GMS St. Louis. And I came across this video, and it made me think, these are the things to expect in these last days. The worst is yet to come. And you can expect, family members to fall out and to just be, concerned with themselves, thinking about themselves only. And this is just something that you wouldn't expect, a person being a grandmother, not being able to ask for help from your grandchildren or your children. It's just sad, but it marks the time that we in. I'm going to play this video and grab precepts, and Lord willing, you be edified.
A lot of pathetic motherfuckers in this world. I realize it's a lot of pathetic motherfuckers in this world. How in the fuck your grandmother over the age of 80, probably 90-something years old, call you up and ask you if you can bring them something to eat in y'all because they don't have nothing left. And y'all gotta excuse me because this shit hurt like a motherfucker. I witnessed it. The type of work I do, I go in people's homes every day, and this is what I witnessed today, man. This woman asked her granddaughter, can she buy her some food? This little bitch told her, Grandma just bought you something last week. You gotta start eating slower. And this woman said, I tried. But this shit hurt. And then she asked the girl.
She probably babysat her, watched her kids for free, And this is how she's played in the end.
She said, well, your brother, he bought me some of those vanilla things to drink. Can you at least get me a few of those? This little bitch told her grandmother, I got an idea. Why don't you call him? But right now, Grandma, I got to deal with these kids. And the bitch hung up on her. Man, bro, this shit hurt. What hurt me the worst, I think, was after the girl hung up, that old woman still sat on that fucking phone, man. And then she looked at me and then looked back down at the phone. And then she just started talking. I know she was talking to me, but she was looking at the phone, talking about, I don't want to call my grandson because I know he'll do it. This woman say because he always brings me stuff when I need it. But I'm tired of getting in his life. He got a life of his own. But this shit hurt. I didn't know what to say to this woman. I really didn't, bro. I really didn't know what the fuck to say. And she was on the phone up and then she asked me, are you finished? I said, yes, ma'am, I'm finished. She said, well, thank you. Whatever. And I walked out the door, bro. I called in and told her I can't finish the rest of the day out. Then I called my daughter up. And right now, my money is funny. But I got something that I was going to do for my daughter, and I told my daughter what was happening. And I think what's killing me the most is what my daughter told me. She said, Daddy, why would you just second guess helping that woman? She said, I just want something, but she needs it. Anyway, I'm on my way to the store. Try to do what I can. I realize it's a lot of pathetic.
Hey, and that's a testament that he raised his daughter right, man. His daughter understood because she had proper parenting. Most of these people are selfish and they never think of others or have any consideration. And guess what? The worst is yet to come because you're going to see a lot of people trying to get over more, trying to scheme and scam, you know, people out of, you know, their what they have, man. Is getting tight, you know. That vintage is failing, and people are feeling the squeeze, and you know, people's love is growing cold, man. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that endureth, that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. See, these people don't give a damn, you know. They all out for themselves, man. And this is crazy to think that, you know, a grandmother, you know, she don't want to be a burden. She in need, and in a righteous society, in a kingdom to come, Israelites are going to be good, man. They're going to be good, man. They're going to be renewed, and they're not going to have this type of mindset, you know. Our people going to be good, man. Let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 12, and go to a verse. Um, I start at verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father. The mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother. The mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. See? And the separation is happening, man. These prophecies are speaking. The family unit is no more, man. And guess what? You have Esau Edom, who's been destroying the family unit. And guess what? You got our Lord and Savior, who is setting a variance, you know, between family members as well. So it's on, you know, it's only inevitable that it gets real hectic around here, man. And what will people have, man? You know, the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And most of these people don't understand what's going on in the first place. But the scriptures teaches us not to be like this, man. You know, but it also warns you and shows you what time we're in, man. We're at the end of the end, man. This is the book of Second Ezra, 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. And in this case, her own grandmother, man. She don't have no pity on her own grandmother, man. But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. See? Now what's gonna happen when more and more people are running out of food? When shit hit the fan, all hell's gonna break loose, man. Streets are not gonna be safe. People gonna be, you know, trying to get in, man, and get what you have. Hey, and that young woman who just blatantly disregarded her grandmother, hey man, she might perish in these times, man. That is, crazy. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, she babysat her, fed her, clothed her, watched her kids for like it's crazy to think that you can do a lot for people and then they just treat you like a piece of dog shit on the side of the road, man. But these times are evil that we coming in, man. Let's go to the book of Ephesians. Um, this is Ephesians 4 and 31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as Yahweh for Hamashiach's sake hath forgiven you. You see, how do you expect the Lord to be charitable unto you when you not charitable to the next, man? And this is your own grandmother. These women about to be humbled, man. They're hella proud, and the Lord is going to have to humble them, man. He's going to humble them. Let's go to chapter 5 and verse 14. And it reads, Wherefore he said, Awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. You see, most of these people don't understand that the will of the Lord is for this place to collapse, man. His will is for the evil times to come, man. The evil times can't come. I mean, the Salakia, the good time, the greater times can't come until the evil time come and pass. And be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord, giving thanks always for all things unto Yahweh and the Father in the name of our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. You see, these people don't understand, man. The evil day is approaching, man, swiftly. And this is the type of attitude and spirit that'll get you hung out to dry, man. This is the book of Acts, chapter 20, and verse 35. And it reads, I have showed you all things, how that so laboring ye ought to support the weak, and to remember the words of the Lord Yahweh Shai, how he said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. And when he had thus spoken, he kneeled down and prayed with them all. And they all wept sore and fell on Paul's neck and kissed him. But it's better to give than to receive, man. And these women, it ain't even just these women. A lot of people, male or female, they always looking for something and never look to give anything. You know, they expect something for nothing. Let's go to the book of Second Corinthians. Hey, and that Jake in the video was, hey, and the spirit moved him to do for that lady, man. And see, these people don't understand, man. When you fear the Lord and you doing your best to obey Him and you sincere, He will set people in your paths, man, to aid you. Brothers in His truth will tell you, man. The Lord He turns the hearts of these people, man, in your favor when you're sincere about serving the Lord. And this was just a guy that was there working, you know, he on the job, but he overheard what's going on, and the spirit moved him to help this lady. She didn't know where her next meal was coming from. She didn't want to bother her grandson. She reached out to her because he helps her all the time. She reached out to her granddaughter, you know, to no avail. She's treated like dog shit. But the spirit moved this guy to you know, be a blessing unto this lady, man, and he'll be blessed for that. See, you cannot please the Lord being selfish, man. We get it. Sometimes you have to think about you, but to be nasty like that, man, to a person that has helped you in your life. But again, those are the times that we're in, and you know, expect worse, you know, things to take place, man, on this earth. You're gonna see the very worst of people in these upcoming times, man. Oh, I was Second Corinthians 9 and 7. I'll start at 6. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he purposeth in his heart. So let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for Yahweh loveth a cheerful giver. And Yahweh is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye always having all sufficiency in all things may abound to every good work. As it is written, He hath dispersed abroad, He hath given to the poor, His righteousness remaineth forever. Now he that ministereth seed to the sower both minister bread for your food, and multiply your seed sown, and increase the fruits of your righteousness, being enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causeth through us thanksgiving to Yahweh. For the administration of this service not only supplieth the want of the saints, but is abundant also by many thanksgivings unto Yahweh. See, the Lord don't like a stingy person or a person that gives with an attitude or a person that only thinks about themselves. Um, let's go to the book of Proverbs 21 and 13. And it reads, Whoso stoppeth his ear at the cry of the poor, he also shall cry himself, but shall not be heard. You see? she very well may end up in this position, and when she reach out for help, that she's met with the same attitude. She's met with the same dismissal. That's not how you treat a grandmother, especially a one that's been, there for you, which 9 times out of 10 she have. This is Proverbs 22:9. He that hath a bountiful eye shall be blessed, for he giveth of his bread to the poor. You see, you don't get blessed being stingy, man. Now we're not saying just squander all your money away and just give till you have nothing, but you can spare something, especially to someone who has looked out for you, like your grandparents and your parent, and there are cases where people are mistreated by their family, but in the spirit that this woman was in, it's highly unlikely that she was mistreating to her grandkids. She was it's highly unlikely that she was a neglectful grandparent. But again, it just show you that the time we in, man, and really, when you put your trust in the Lord, He won't fail you, man. He will make a way out of no way, just like He did for this woman, man. You see, no one cares for us Israelites the way the Lord does, man. And that is our only support that we have to lean on, man. Can't trust in this place. It's crumbling. Um, go to the book of Psalms, chapter 71, and verse 9. And and it reads, "Cast me not off in the time of old age, forsake me not when my strength faileth." See? And this is a prayer, man. This is a prayer. Because you're supposed to be able to count on the younger generation to aid and help you when you're in your old age. But again, it speaks to the times that we in, and these people just all out for self, man. So beware, what you got going on, what you letting people know what you got, what you have, because they finna turn thirsty. A lot of people you're not going to be able to depend on. Put your trust in the Lord, man. Hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Kwame Yasharala, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.